Hi, welcome back to my channel. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I say that because it is so freaking early. My body woke me up so early because I had to go pee, so I peed, and then the dogs needed to go potty, so I let them out, and I went back and laid in bed, and I was like, you know what? The sun is about to come up. I should probably... That's how early it is. I was like, oh my god, the sun is coming up. I'm awake. If I don't fall back asleep, I'm either going to get up and, do something. If I don't fall asleep, I'm going to get up and do something. So I had a few things, in mind, and then I was like, oh, I should just get up. I did, and now here I am. I thought that my watch was charged. I fell asleep with it on, which I never do. I fell asleep with it on, and for whatever reason, I thought on my phone, I have it set so that, you could see what, your watch's, what is it called, battery life is. And I thought, I must have misread it, or something didn't sync over, because it said that I had, half a tank of battery. I was like, I'm gonna go run. I'm gonna, my husband woke up and ran yesterday. I'm gonna do it. He's not gonna do it again today, so I'm gonna do it today. My watch is not charged. So I figured I'll come down, maybe I can make a YouTube video, and by time my my watch is charged, even just halfway, my video will be done, and because it charges pretty fast, and I could still go for my run all before the kids wake up and I have to go to work. So quickly I'm going to, anyways, update my planner, just because I feel like there's things on my mind that I just want to get on paper so I know that they happened. And then the purpose of the video, I wanted to actually update some of my monthly pages in my Hobonichi. But first, I just feel like I need to throw spaghetti on the wall with this really quick. So I just want to write down that my daughter had a rough night. It wasn't even a rough night. I would just say early night. She was making up these fibs. She's always fibbing. And I call it fibbing because she's my cutesy little now 5-year-old girl, but she's making up these little lies and I don't like it, because especially when they bring in other people in our little neighborhood or a little friend circle, and they're lies that could get other kids in trouble, and they're totally fake, and I don't play with that. So it was early, and she took the news well, so it wasn't a rough night. She went to bed just fine, but it was a way earlier night than she's been used to, so I want to write that down just so I get triggered. But if this becomes a massive problem, I don't know, we're gonna have to start changing up how we do things a little bit, because we can't have her just fibbing on these kids outside. So wrote that down. Wanted to do that. I thought there was one more thing. I wanted to make sure that this is my now completely my work planner, so you're probably not going to see much of this anymore. Not that there's anything secret in here, but I just take it to work so often now, and I write work tasks in it. But there was something I thought I wanted to write down that came up. My dog. So there's, on this day, I have 2 things. I needed to write work task down, and I needed to write some appointments. For whatever reason, just in case, this is the planner that I so choose to use, but I just want to make sure it's kind of up to date. Okay. All right. So those things are up to date. I do want to make sure quickly that they are also up to date in here. I've been really, I gotta be honest, I've been really having an affinity towards my Hobonichi weeks. And it does not, like, that's all the type of stuff that I'm trying to watch on YouTube, it feels like, anymore. It's just, it's going really smooth in my weeks. And when I think about my planners for next year, I keep thinking about my weeks. So I really, really, really enjoy the color scheme that they have going on. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I got my 10K steps, but I didn't do anything. Yesterday, I got my 10K steps, but I didn't do anything. Bible reading. Okay. And then dinners. Let me write this down, then I'll finish my thought. Wednesday. What was Wednesday? What did we do? Oh, I was gone. My husband did just like, I just put, my husband just like made them, we were going to go out and do like a bit like just goofy ice cream for dinner because I had to work late. And so I figured he would just like feed them like snacks or like the chicken nuggets or something and go get ice cream, but it was raining and it wasn't the mood. So anyways, he still did the chicken nuggets because I worked. So then last night I made orange chicken stir fry. So I'll put that there. And then we'll see what Friday brings. Saturday we'll do the party. So we'll have just like barbecue food. And then Sunday, we did end up doing this Walmart order. But yeah, so anyway, finishing my thought on the planners. I really, 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 I also updated. I started trying to transfer over a ton of my sticker books. I really, really, really enjoy the color schemes that are coming out for the new year, for 2026. And so with that being said, I am for sure going to be getting one of the weeks. I think this is the year. I think we did this day. I think this is the year that I I've always said that I want to do the standard as like commit to the standard size for the year. And I really, really, really think that this is the year that I can. This is my plan. I want to get a Hobonichi Week standard in whatever color, like find one of the cute colors that kind of matches one of the covers of the A6 Techo. And I think I'm going to get another A6 Techo. And I think that between those two, just to kind of create like a two-part system again, like I did in the past with I really leaned on it heavy with my pocket Moleskine daily. I think with with those two, I could find a system where I don't need to have all these notes pages, because again, this has been like a touch and go planner for the last couple of years, but I really think that if I only had the 77 pages or whatever it is for a whole year, I probably could make it work, because I'm using pages back here just because I know that I have pages, but I really don't think I need them. Like the budget, I really don't think I need my budget in here, because the budget's kind of like an afterthought, and I do write my budget down and like a system of like checks and balances, like in a ton of different little notebooks that I take with me on the go. So I don't feel like that's something I need in there. A lot of these dailies would come out naturally because, sorry, my throat. I'm like I thought it was allergies, but sheesh. I could take away a lot of these dailies because they're just obviously not needed, because I'll have a A6 Techo. it would really just be a matter of keeping up with the techo, because in the past I didn't. I went kind of halfway and then let it be. But I think there's even a world I live in where I don't have to have my health tracker back here, and I could just keep health notes either molded into my weeks, or I could keep health notes in my A6 techo. So I think that there is a realm of possibilities for next year. So my plan really is to like find one of those bright, cute colors, because they have like really cute ones now for the Hobonichi, and that's not even the ones that are like the new designs. So I think I'm gonna get those, and I'm gonna get one that kind of looks good with those like fabric style covers that you get for your A6 techo. And I'll just get like cover on covers for both, and I think I'm just gonna leave it good at that. That's what I say here on August of 2025, but we'll actually see what happens. Okay, so a few things for today. There needs to be some level of party prep. What that looks like yet, I don't really know. What that looks like, I don't really know. But I'm sure my husband will season the meats, like the ribs and the chickens and stuff. And then I need to make lemonade. I'll probably cut the watermelon. I need to pick up tables from friends. I need to stuff the piñata. We'll see. I think that's okay for right now. Okay, I'm just gonna put that there. Just putting a little budget calculator type thing over here. I need my husband to get gas today. We have used our gas tank up for sure this week. And then what else? That should be good. I already had a little thing started, so that's cool. I've already started doing a prep for next week. I'm just gonna move this over here too. All the sticky notes. I've already started doing a little prep for next week, so that's good, because I didn't think that I had some of this stuff written down in here. The only other thing I need to add is for right here for my dog. He's doing, oh, I just opened up to the page. He's got a little wellness visit, because apparently we need to do a whole wellness visit just to get him his heartworm medicine, which is crazy. So we'll have a lot of blue, or we have a lot of pink going on. So this. So just a little wellness visit. So they can just like get his new weight, and I guess get him his scheduled like heartworm meds. All right, so making sure everything, again, just like I'm looking at my work planner right now, making sure everything just matches up okay with this. Payday, the concert, so excited. My kids are dying to go. What's even more exciting about this concert, and I'm just like so excited, is it's just like it's for moms for sure that we're like, it's their 20-year anniversary. So the band that they brought for their opening credits or opening scene, whatever you want to call it, like their opening show, is the All American Rejects. I have not thought about that band in years. But as soon as I heard that, oh my gosh, when I tell you, a flood of just like old nostalgia came back, and then you remember every single word of the songs, I was like, this concert was made for people around my age. Like all of us that were of, I don't know, like young tween into teenager age group. Oh, when I tell you I'm just as excited as the girls. Oh my gosh. I think even my husband's excited now. Once he found out the All American Rejects were going, he was all in. He's like, oh my gosh, I need to listen to All American Rejects like on repeat until then so I can remember all their songs. Because this is one of his first concerts. And so I was like, oh, we get to take you to a Joe Bros concert for your first one. How exciting. This is actually more tedious than I thought. These letters are really small. It's so quiet in my house right now that I can hear my dog breathing. And it's like I have ringing in my ears. Because it's so quiet and it's never this quiet. It's so nice. Okay. Probably could have done without doing that. I feel like I ruined it a little bit. It's already on there, so it is what it is. My plan that I had for this was that it's like a really fun week. My daughter has camp. We have a lot of little appointments going on. We have bingo night. Fun week. Good week. So I put this down just to kind of fill space, and I thought it was really just like meaningful. So it says, behind you, all your memories before you, all your dreams around you, all who love you within you, all you need. That is so cute. And it's just fun because we get to go do all this fun family stuff this week. So, and then my thought with this was that obviously I'd want to like journal about this. Oh, no. Why would my pen do that to me? There it goes. My thought was that I would want to like journal about, I wanted to journal about the concert after the fact, or if there was something I needed to pack for it, or whatever the case is. I can make this like a packing list and this like a journal about the concert up until this point, or vice versa, whatever I need. I just knew that having an extra little designated fun pop of color would make this like all the more desirable to try and use. So we have that. And then I don't really have anything planned out for the week in advance. But I do go on vacation time at work. My mom comes into town. We have another concert that we're taking the kids to with my mom this time. And then we're really coming up on summer being a wrap. We're coming up on summer being a wrap soon. So things are moving right along. I don't think I will, you know what? Maybe this will just be a video where I just like update my planners a little bit and plan out next week. Because the time has kind of come and gone for me to include 20 minutes into the video me updating my notes pages. Yeah, so we'll keep a stop right there. I'm gonna turn the camera off, and then I'm probably gonna turn it right back on so that I can do an actual like legitimate video where I update my notes pages, because I did have all these things. I wanted to do a school supply list, my monthly, and then a spread for my daughter's party. So we're going to actually do it that way. We'll do 3 p.m. party, 11 a.m. writing. And then I do want to notate down here that starting in September, it should be this day, the 5th, we have just one riding a week again. And then we're just going to vow to make Fridays like our really busy days. And we're going to have the one time a week ABA for my daughter. So we'll just kind of make that our busy day. I'd rather have like one day where it's just like pick up early, come home, and then like quick snack and then go, rather than like having a ton of things all throughout the week. if that makes sense. So that's important to add down there, especially as school starts, and yeah, especially as school starts. So I'm just gonna put that there. Okay. All right. So we'll just call this like my little update my planner video, just because now I have you guys all here and I can't in good conscience start making the actual video this far in. So I've purchased flea and tick for the boys. I'm pretty sure that's what my husband just did. He got it for Nesta and the boys. So I think I can cross that off. My Amazon package should be arriving soon. I start my master's again later this month too. So things are just going to feel busy. And then I'm just going to write one last work thing in here. Okay, and then October we wanted to, there's another half marathon we want to do. It's the same one that we did last year, but we're trying to like increase our time, so. Hence why I wanted to wake up and go running. But this video has been about 20 minutes, so hopefully by the time I do this and then quickly throw this together in like a quick 10-minute video, maybe we'll be able to run for a little bit. Okay, so that's all I have. Thanks for hanging out with me for a little bit and hearing my like gabbas as I talk about the Hobonichi and my planner and whatnot. And I will see you guys probably right next door in my next video. Bye.